Yeah, who gonna do this challenge with me? Don't buy shit else new the rest of the year and pull all that shit out your closet. Cause you know you got it.
My last paycheck was $28,000 and that's going to be my budget for the rest of this year. So for context, I just quit my corporate job and that was my final paycheck from work, and that includes all of the like leave and unpaid commissions and stock purchase plan and random shit all included. And I feel like that should be my budget, or like that should last me for the next 12 months, right? Like that makes sense. So I feel like I need to start doing a breakdown of how long 28K will last me. Obviously, 28,800 across 12 months is $2,400 a month to spend. But I'm also thinking, should I be setting aside separate money for like trips and holidays? Because I still have a few things planned as well. So should that come out of that budget, or should it be separate? Because I have other savings, guys, don't worry. Is that a reasonable budget? Guys, I'm gonna be a homebody. None of that hoe shit anymore.
If you're talking about saving, you got to cut the trips out. But I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do.
I personally am tired of paying for things that are overpriced, so in 2026, we are cutting back on our spending significantly. And here is a list of things that we are no longer going to be spending our money on for this year. I'm not getting my nails done. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to pay over $100 to get my nails done. I value the service. I think it's great. It's something I just can't afford anymore. So I'm just going to have like regular nails. I'm going to do my nails at home, growing them out, just having plain nails. It's going to be what it is. Cocktails at restaurants outside of happy hours. I am not paying $15 for a cocktail. I'm sorry. Not when I have a husband at home who can make a cocktail at home for me and it will be just as good. It's just not worth it to me anymore to spend what should be what a meal costs on a drink, like a fun little drink. You know what I mean? And I love a fun little drink, but I cannot justify it anymore. Never paid for food delivery because we're like, we can just go pick food up, but we're definitely not paying for food delivery in 2026. We have the means, we have the time, we have the transportation. We'll be going to pick food up if we are ordering food out at all. But on that note, we are eating out a lot less. We are not eating out unless we have like gift cards, unless we have like Amex credits to spend, unless we have a deal, unless we're eating at happy hour prices. Like we're just not doing it. We are only eating deals this year. Same with coffee out. We are not getting coffee out. Not that we really got coffee out that much to begin with, but I've certainly cut back on like the minuscule amount I was doing. Only getting coffee out if we have gift cards. And that's just the way it's going to be this year. We have a latte maker at home. If I really wanted like a nice syrupy coffee, I can just make it here. I'm also not going to get anything out that I can make just as well at home. And so those two things for me are quesadillas. I can make a bomb ass quesadilla at home, so I'm never going to spend money out on that. And pizza. Honestly, there is one pizza that we splurge on sometimes because it is the greatest pizza in Richmond, Virginia, called Zorch. Look it up. It's so good. So we will spend like occasionally, very special occasion on that. But other than that, we're not buying pizza out. I can make a great pizza at home. We are making pizza at home. We're not doing live music experiences in 2026. Like, we're not going to concerts. We're not going to be shelling out $200 for nosebleeds. We're just not doing it this year. That's over for us now.
Shouldn't be going to concerts anyway. They just do a lot of demonic things at them concerts. You might not care. Okay, but Ticketmaster got exposed for overcharging. Ticketmaster is a scam itself.
It actually feels insane to me to pay $200 to sit in the nosebleeds to see a concert at this point in my life. I can't. And I love live music. I love going to see my favorite artists. I'm a huge music person. But no, we are cutting back on fun activities. Like we used to go to Topgolf a lot to do their morning deal. We are not doing that anymore. We used to have passes to our local theme park. We're not doing that anymore. Plus parking costs $40 there. We are doing free and low cost activities in 2026. I cannot justify shelling out a ton of money for things. There are also people who really like to go to Disney World. We're not doing that this year because we've been priced out, quite frankly. We are taking small vacations only this year, like small, low budget, little trips. We used to be able to afford quick trips to Disney. Now we can't. And that's just the way it is. I am not buying soda for the house. I don't really drink soda inside the house anyway. That's like a going to the movies treat, but sometimes I will buy cans to have. But I just saw the price of what like a 24 pack of soda costs now. No, we're not doing that. If I really want soda, I think this is actually good. I will force myself to drive to Costco to get like the 50-cent soda, because then I have to really think about if I want the soda or not. And if I do, I have an option. I can go buy a cheap soda at Costco, but like I have to drive all the way there. I have to check in. I have to go through Costco. So if I really want it, I can have it, but then I'm not just grabbing for it. So no more buying soda because I'm not paying $13 for a 24 pack of cans for soda. That's insane. No gimmicky supplements. We are not doing gimmicky supplements in 2026. We will just take vitamins from Kirkland, from Costco, like regular vitamins, and that will be fine and enough. I'm not buying magazines anymore. I've seen magazines for $14. I'm not doing that. And if I can do something online rather than having to use a postage stamp to send a piece of mail, I will do that every single time.
I didn't even know people still buy magazines, to be real with you.
Postage is expensive and it does add up. Having a wedding last year and having to pay for all of that postage, yeah, never again, never again. We were going to get a dog this year, but we have decided that financially we are not there. So no dog this year, which breaks my heart. But I just think like if it were to have a medical emergency or something, like I don't think we're there financially to be able to accommodate that. There are
Man, tell me about it. The dog emergencies, if you don't got health insurance for the dog, you know, most people don't got $500 or more in savings at all. So the dog, something probably will happen to the dog, to be real. But you got to have a cushion to even have a dog. She right. And it looked like they kind of well off, judging by the house and everything. Looked like the nice, up-to-date doors and whatnot. It doesn't look like a ran-down house. It's just looking like they're deciding to be more cognizant of what they spend their money on. It's not that they don't have it. They want to keep it. It's not about what you make. It's about what you keep.
Probably so many other things that we've cut out as well, but like we're just trying to be more intentional on how we're spending our money. If I feel sick about spending money on something, then I'm not going to spend money on it. Do you know what I mean? Like if I feel like I'm getting scammed or I'm overpaying for something, I'm just simply not going to do it anymore. And these days everything feels like a scam. So we're just not going to be investing in this economy because we do not agree with the prices of what things cost. I would love to know, like, what are you guys refusing to spend money on in 2026? What are you no longer doing? What feels like a scam to you that you are not going to be indulging anymore? What are the things that just aren't worth it to you anymore?
Being an adult is hard, and I just seen a guy's video saying adults do adult things. Being an adult is hard. You should be okay with sitting the fuck down and getting your life in order. Contrary to popular belief, you can't do everything. You can't afford every weekend out. You can't go to dinner 4 or 5 times a week. Everybody can't do that. The average person needs to budget and be able to sit down. It's okay if you can't go to the concert with your friends this weekend because you have to budget for something 2 to 3 weeks out. That is okay. It's okay to side hustle and take on a second job or drive Uber and make an additional $1,000, $1,500 a month to be able to afford the things that you need to do. You're an adult. I promise you, nobody cares. Life's hard. There are periods of the year where you should sit the fuck down. That period where I tell people is October through March. Especially living in Chicago, there isn't much to do. You can get your finances in order because when summer comes around, you want to be outside every fucking day.
Yup, that's a Midwest thing. Like I said before, we got stack seasons where we sit down. He just said it. We'll sit down. We not going out. We not spending too much money on nothing. We not eating out, nothing. You stacking your money to put it into the next play or something, just so you can have fun in the summer at least. That's when it's hot. We got the cold season. Then we got a couple months of it being warm. We want to have a little fun, enjoy ourselves a little bit. That's what we hustle all year for, basically. And I think more states need to learn to adapt that. So that's what he's trying to teach y'all right there.
As a grown adult, I'm 30, I would never shame another adult for sitting down and getting their life in order. That is a good representation of a grown, respectable adult. Knowing when to sit down, knowing when to budget effectively, so you're not strapped. Adulting is hard. You're not in high school, college anymore. You got to make the decisions that are best for your life. Sit the fuck down sometimes.
Many families have been struggling for the last few years and their grocery bill and everything else. Our economic hardship has been getting worse. During COVID, it started when my husband lost his job. He got a very good job, better than the first one, and then I lost my job last year.
Tough.
I am going to school and we are making it barely. We don't qualify for assistance, so we have to get very creative to figure out our budget. I tend to cut our grocery budget by half. We are a family of 6, 4 boys, and they eat like a football team. So I always have to get very creative. The one thing I recommend is that you get yourself a calendar with the weekly planner, a to-do list, and a monthly planner. You're going to be scheduling your grocery trips. Try to minimize them and try not to go only either once a week and shoot for once a month. Yes, it's very dramatic, but with proper planning, you can do anything. You have to learn how to shop in your fridge, in your pantry, and in your freezer. I have been participating in so many budget programs for my community and it's so amazing. I actually posted one this morning. I got 70 pounds worth of food, veggies and fruits. Look at all these bell peppers. I have honeydew melons at the bottom, spaghetti squash, all these mangoes. They are good. You just got to remove the skin. And I had about 5 pounds of green beans. Those are already in the freezer and ready to go for dinners. I paid $15 for up to 70 pounds of fruits and veggies. There is another program where you pay $10 and they give you so much stuff. I once paid $20 and I was able to fill the back of my Highlander full of food. I have so much more tips. If you want to listen to them, let me know in the comments below that you want part 2. Let me know what you're struggling with, because we all have kids and they're going to be home in the summer, and you know how that is. They're always hungry. They're always waiting in the fridge. They're always trying to eat something. Let me know in the comments below if you want to listen to more.
That's funny. She said the kid's always hungry. She couldn't even finish the video without them yelling for her, Mom. You already know they ready to eat. She has some key tips. Now, she didn't share exactly where she got those 70 pounds of vegetables for $15, which would have been great, right? We all trying to learn. But if you know where you can find a program like that, share it with me. Share it with your brother. I need to know.
Unless you are living under some kind of rock, then you should know that America is headed towards a recession and more likely a depression. So here is a list of monetary and non-monetary things that you can do to prepare for this crisis. You want to set aside a small amount of cash. Specifically, you want enough to be able to fill your gas tank and to feed yourself and your pet. Find your important documents and have them set aside in case of an emergency. In the instance that you need to leave and you need to leave quickly, you don't want to be scrambling around looking for your passport, your birth certificate, or your social security card. Please have these things safeguarded somewhere close to the exit of your home. Everyone's already been saying this, but please stop purchasing unnecessary items. And now this is a personal one. You can incorporate it if you'd like. No more makeup and learn how to do your own maintenance. This is not the time for that. And the reason for no more makeup is because I don't want to have to go purchase anymore. I will have the makeup if I'm going somewhere important, but for everyday occasions, there's just no reason to be wasting that product. Use this time to invest in your appearance, to take care of your skin, to work out, and to sleep so that you don't need the makeup. Whatever you've set your targeted emergency fund amount to be, double it. So if you've had 3 months, aim for 6. If you've had 6 months saved up, aim for 12. I know that might be difficult. Right now, you need to be focused on securing your housing, making sure that that's taken care of for at least a year, and being able to eat and transport yourself to and from work. I know that does not sound fun, but that is not our focus right now. Right now, your focus is being able to survive this economic crisis. Start the side hustle this year. There is not a better time to start than right now. So if you're someone that's already doing well, this will also be the perfect time to multiply what you already have. You need to be watching the stock market and the housing market, so as the prices of these things fall, you can go in, sweep, and acquire the assets for yourself. Now, what you choose to do will obviously depend on your goals, but this does not have to be a scary situation. It is alarming, but there are steps that you can take to ensure that you will be okay during this time.
All good gems. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. It's y'all brother YT. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.